Hello and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this week's edition of Sketch Sunday, where my lovely friend Crystal and I revisit Christy's from Christy's Beautiful Life, her 30 Days of Sketches series, the entire 4 series that have come along so far. And today it was my turn to choose the sketch, and the sketch today goes back to series 2, day 3 of series 2, and it is a Laura Whitaker sketch. So I'm leaving it here just in case you would like to pause and take a screenshot. But it's really, I love Laura Whitaker sketches. They are always so versatile and so usable and fun to put together, with lots of fun little details. So let's see where I went with that this week. So there you go. So fairly close in the basics, I would say, of the sketch. Certainly I have this large diagonal block down here, the smaller diagonal block at the top, a little bit of mixed media. Very soft here. I have a feeling that on the original or on the sketch there was maybe a little bit more, and I can't wait to see what Crystal did with this one. I just did a little bit of stenciling, so I used one of my February focus stencils, the little sort of Paige Evans bubbles. Now that I look at it, I think I probably should have done a little bit more stenciling here, but hey, whatever, it's done. Maybe I'll go back and add it. Probably not. So I stayed fairly close to that, but now you'll notice here that I have just the one photo as opposed to the 2 that are on the sketch. Now I have a feeling that these 2 photos are probably 3x4, and I did have 2 of these, just a fun little layout about, once a year on Instagram you can get your best 9 posts of the year. And I've been doing it for, I guess, 2017, 18, and 19. And I really I was going to put 17 and 18 on here just so that I would have it sort of in my passion scrapbooking album as just a fun little statistic. But really doing the 2 photos, and I cropped them down as much as I possibly could. I found them just too big. So I probably could have gone back and reprinted on a 4x6, 2 of them on a 4x6, but I just thought of that now as I was talking to you. So 1 photo it is instead of 2. I used my March How to Kill a Kit with Style kit, and I'll put that video, I'll link it at the end of this just in case you missed my share last Sunday. And I'm really loving this kit now. I'm loving still having the blacks and whites and very, very neutral colors, but having added these pops of color has really made a very, very big difference for me. So I did a lot of layering behind my photo, just as there is here in the sketch. I did some offset layers, as is my pattern. I tend to do 2 or 3 offset layers and then generally finish it with 1 full layer. And I have double foam on this one. I have foam in between this layer here, and then the entire block, photo block, is mounted on foam as well to give a little bit of interest and added dimension. This paper here, I went into my stash and added that because in the 6x6 papers that I had from the sampler kit that I had added, one of the sampler kits that I had added to my How to Kill a Kit with Style, I really didn't find anything that matched as well as this. So I did go into my stash to get this 12x12 piece of paper to do the first diagonals. Then used just a tiny strip of this striped 6x6 paper that was in one of my sampler kits. And here we go. I got some washi used. Yay. So I'm quite thrilled about that. And here's a lovely washi that is working perfectly. I have no idea who it's from or when I got it, but it's just a fun little black with white dots on it in a very random pattern. And it's a thinner washi. And I think I like the thinner washis better. So let's see how much I can get of this used up, because I love the effect here. So instead of doing some stitching, I did just a washi strip here, and I love the sort of depth of color that that gives to the layout. Mounted my photo block, and I did go in and get a doily, a piece of a doily here that I put, I sort of mirrored it. I put it over on this side. This is one tag that was in my bowl that I just added here. And just notice here, I don't have twine and I don't have an enamel dot. So that's probably going to bug me. So I'm going to have to go back and either add a little bit of twine or an enamel dot there. More than likely an enamel dot. Just mounted this one is tucked all the way behind. This one is tucked in between the layers. Found this fun little die cut that is tucked in an even higher layer. So that gives a lot of dimension here. This, remember, is a chipboard from the Gingham Farm. And it's flat to this sticker and of course then mounted on foam here. Just remember. And these little Pink Fresh Studio stars were in the sampler kit that had this paper, and I got them all used up on this layout, so that's fun. Just 2018, a fun little stat to keep track of. And then up here, now what I have added here, because I've got into that pattern now of having to get something up in my little corners, so I just got a label sticker here from Gingham Farm, and a little star ephemera or die cut that was in the same little sampler kit that this paper came from. Layered those up here, and I am always surprised to find a photo of myself or a layout of me amongst my top 9. And that's been true every year. So you see here, this is a layout folks doing it. Now, it's probably a lot more about the mixed media that was on that layout as opposed to actually my photo. I don't know if I'm doing that well. And then I thought it was quite fun to see that, I think, was it maybe my top 9 of 2017 that I probably posted at the beginning of 2018, made it as a best 9 for 2018. I thought that was kind of just a fun little fact. And I actually didn't journal about that. I should maybe add that. So there you go. So there is my take on this fun sketch. I'm loving my revamped How to Kill a Kit with Style for March. So I think I'm going to get a lot of use out of it. Please don't forget to pop on over to see what Crystal got up to. Her layouts are always so gorgeous, and her voiceovers are so much fun. Pop on over to see her and join us back here next week for another Sketch Sunday and another 30 Days of Sketches Revisited. See you then. Bye. Thanks for being here.